Hello, everyone. I am joined here today by Mr. Alexander Sanin, the operational architect behind some of the most remarkable restaurant experiences across Europe and the Middle East. With over 20 years of experience in the hospitality industry, he's helped shape some iconic concepts under the White Rabbit Family Alliance, such as Sakhalin, White Rabbit, and the award-winning Krasura Dubai. Welcome to Solo Studio, Mr. Alexander. Happy to have you here.
Thank you so much for the invitation. I'm so happy to be here.
So, how are you today and how are you finding life in Dubai?
I'm very good. Thank you so much. Dubai life is amazing. Dubai is one of the best city in the world. I'm so happy to be here in Dubai and to be part of the hospitality industry, Dubai hospitality industry.
So, you've been in the hospitality industry since 2004. What initially drew you to this industry and what kept you here so long?
This industry is so interesting for me because you can make the people happy. You can give them something interesting, something new, and this industry always developing, always changing. And if you are not changing, you will stuck and you will be not successful, not so interesting for the people. And if you want to be successful, you have to be always changing. You need to give something new. You need to be so flexible and very interesting for the guests to give them
the best experience.
Best experience, yes.
I feel that it's interesting because there's always something new, like new things that are entering the market and the industry. So you need to always keep up and to always innovate.
Yes, you should be always keep up with the fashion. You should be always to take some interesting things over the world. You need to bring some interesting ingredients, some rare ingredients, to use some interesting methods in the kitchen. You need to give your guest unforgettable experience, immersive storytelling.
Create new recipes.
Yes, of course. This is the main part in our industry. Of course, without your experience in cuisine, I think this industry will never be interesting and successful. I think one of the main part, this is the guest experience. You need to think about the guest experience inside of your restaurant to be always ready for all things that you should improve inside of your restaurant. The guest should get a holistic experience when he come to your restaurant, and this experience should be unforgettable. In our Alliance, White Rabbit family, we are doing it on a regular basis. We are always trying to change the guest experience. We always think about the guest experience. We try to improve every time guest experience. We collect all feedbacks, our guest feedbacks, and we are trying to find the root reason, trying to improve it. And we always try to be first in this industry. If you're not first, you will never be successful.
True. You have managed operations in multiple countries. How did that exposure and different experiences helped shape your leadership?
Of course, different market can give you different rules, different regulation, and you need to be flexible. You need to think about this regulation. You should always think about some traditions, some customs, and of course, you need to be flexible in the industry, in the advertisement. It's all about the market and what kind of guest will you have on this market. If you work in Russian market, you have only Russian guests, and it's not so difficult. You have already knew this market, and you just need to improve some points of your work. But when you have a new market, you need to learn everything around you. You need to think how your guest thinking, and of course, you need to understand who is your particular target audience, because without this knowledge you will never be successful. You need to adopt for the local market. This adaptation can be so tough for you and can be so long, but if you are ready for this adaptation, it will be not so long, and you need to adopt your dishes, because the different taste, different customer. Yeah.
Especially the international markets. For example, like Dubai, there's so many customers from all around the world.
Yes, the main idea was when we've started with Sakhalin project, we realized what kind of target audience we need to attract first. Of course, Russian target audience have already knew about us, because we have 2 Sakhalins in Russia, more than 45 concept we have in Russia. But Russian audience have already knew about us. But the second audience which we wants to attract in that period was Turkish audience, because we have 2 concepts in Turkey: Sakhalin in Istanbul, Sakhalin in Bodrum. And them we think about the local audience, and of course about the foreign people too, because it will be so tough for us to attract this audience. But in the summertime, the Russian tourists left to the Russia, and Turkish too, because they have a sea coast, and of course they have a mild climate. In this case, we did everything to attract the local people, and of course the local audience increased in that time, and foreign people too. We attract most of Arabic people, European people, and I think we gain our goal in that period.
And how do you stay motivated and keep up with all the updates when the industry itself is constantly evolving?
To begin with, I'm motivated because I'm working in my family. This is my second family, my team. I'm always have inspiration when we can achieve some goals, some main points in our work. Of course, when I travel a lot, I'm motivated too. I try to find some new things for our restaurants. Dubai, I think, is one of the best place for traveling. You can go to the mountains, you can go to the Indian Ocean coast, you can go to the beach. There are a lot of interesting restaurants here. And of course, when you go to the new restaurant, you try to find some important points which you can apply in your restaurants. And some taste, some texture, some methods, some interesting.
I actually like what you said here, that you can take inspiration from other cuisines or other restaurants. Like you don't find it as a challenge. Like you look at it as an inspiration.
Yes, it is interesting because some flavors, some textures, some tastes you can use in your restaurants. Of course, you need to adapt it
In your own way.
to your dishes, and to give in another way to our guests. But it is a good challenge for us, maybe to repeat to the taste, maybe to give something new to combine with our dish. And it is interesting. It's when you can repeat it, and you always happy to have something unforgettable and
something new, something like always innovating something new. But we all know that the competition here in Dubai is like crazy. How do you stand out in the middle of this competition?
You're absolutely right. The competition is so tough. There are a lot of major brands here, but we always think about our quality cuisine, our quality of service, and we are trying to improve it every time. Of course, we've had a big experience in our industry. But we are trying to learn some things that we can apply in our restaurants. We try to give unforgettable experience for our guests. We use immersive storytelling. We are trying to bring some rare ingredients like a sea urchin from Far East. We try to give our guests new texture, new flavors. Of course, we use some seasonal ingredients like portobello mushrooms, like black truffle, white truffle, and so on. And of course, our team innovative.
With the recipes, with the presentation, with everything. That's how you say. And I also like how you said like the storytelling is one of your ways. Like you give the customer a full experience, not just like the food and everything, but also the storytelling. You feel the customer is part of your family, is part of your journey.
Yes, we try to give our guests holistic experience, not only about the design or dish. Of course, it is about quality of service, immersive storytelling, some points of interior, and they come together and give unforgettable emotions to our guests.
I agree. I want you to reveal some of the industry secrets today to me. So I want you to tell me what's the secret behind scaling a restaurant or a food chain.
I think the first point for us, this is our team. The second point, investments. And the third point, our guests, our target audience.
So the guests are part of this journey.
Yes, of course, because we are trying to shift our guests from one place to another place. And of course, our concept almost the same, but we have in our restaurant some new point of design, like a beach in Dubai, like an amazing terrace in Bodrum, and two floors restaurant like a boat in Moscow.
Ah, wow.
But the part of the design almost the same, the idea the same. But of course, we can't repeat full design of our previous restaurant. And every new restaurant much better than previous one. And of course, we try to improve our design and to give our guests.
You learn from your mistakes.
Yes, sure.
And what makes a hospitality leader like you in this industry? And how do you spot a leader or a talent in your team?
At White Rabbit Family, I try to delegate all these tasks to my team. I have a support office which is responsible for new talent. Of course, we try to grow our talents from our employees. We give them a big support. We try to teach them, to give them trainings, and we train them every day. But our chain so big. In this case, we need to attract new employees from the market. And I have a support office which is responsible for these tasks. And of course, without my team, I can't be successful. I need always to share these tasks to my operation team, to my support office team. We have our own marketing team, which is responsible for sharing information about our restaurants.
Is relationships and networking important in your industry?
As I told you, our team is my second family. Of course, we trying to have free time together. We arrange some team buildings events for them, some sports events, football, volleyball. And I think this is a good way to give them opportunity to have a warm inspiration inside of the team. And of course, I always try to help them, support them in their basic life, and we try to improve their work condition to give them something important, like
The best working environment they can get.
yes. With regard to the networking, I always visit some interesting events. I like to mix with people to have a new relationship between our industry, to have a new friends, and it is very good way to share the information, to give your experience, new friends, and to get something new from them, because we learn the many points of our work from each other. We can share the information regarding our suppliers to give something points of our work which we learned before.
It's a new audience, like all the time, new experiences. You learn from them, you teach them. It's a great way.
Yes, we can invite them to our restaurants to show our experience, to get the feedback from them, to improve some points of our work, and to help them to improve their work when we can come to their restaurants. This is the friendship, not a competition for
Yes,
us.
of course. And this mindset will make you go higher and higher. You know, when you have a healthy competition with your
We don't want to compete with the other restaurants. We want to, the main idea to attract customers.
it's building a network, a community, like between you and other people, making good partnership, so that will bring people, you know.
Absolutely.
And throughout your career, what was the most important partnership or network that you made with which
The best partnership when you both can get success from your partnerships. I always think about the partners, because only you can get success, but your partners didn't. It will not a good partnership. We need to be together. We need to think. We need to have a same mind. We need to help each other to gain, to achieve this goal, to gain this result, and to be successful together. This is the best partnership for me. You know, of course, the same mind, the same ideas will help you to achieve it.
And I want you to give me your advice for young professionals who are starting in this industry. Where can they make connections and where can they network with people?
I think you should start from the bottom to understand all the process of this industry, and you need to learn from the best people of this industry, like Boris Zarkov, because I think he is a very clever person in this industry, and he is creating some oases in this industry. He is a person who can lead this industry not only in Russia, in the worldwide too.
We've seen this in like your career with this family, with the White Rabbit family.
Yes, I've spent with Boris Zarkov more than 5 years, and I always learn something new from them. He's given us some trainings regarding marketing, regarding management, leadership. He's a very good leader.
Mr. Alexander, throughout your career, what was like the most hard period or transition in your career?
I think the one of the tough period in my career was when I moved from Russia to Dubai, because I in that period I created my team from zero, and it was tough for me. Of course, I attract some my some employees from Russia, which helped me and support me in the first steps. And I'm happy to have this beautiful team right now. But in that period, it was so tough. We learned a lot. We did a lot of work. We worked from,
Of course, more than 8 hours a day.
yes, more than 8 hours.
10, 12?
I think more than 14, 15 hours a
14,
day.
15.
Yes, and we didn't have day offs and day time in that time.
That's impressive, actually. And now, after all this success and this impressive career, what's next for you?
Of course, we want to bring new concepts to Dubai, and we have one of the interesting concept in Russia, like Garinich. This is a casual dining project. It is a very successful project in Russia. We have more than 38,000 guests per month.
Wow.
Yes. And I think Dubai's market full of fine dining restaurants, and this is a good time to bring casual format to Dubai. And I think this concept will be more interesting for the local audience because everything around the wood fire own bread and meat.
So it's kind of like it's an alliance with the local culture or the Arab culture.
I think yes, because the bread always important for the Arabian people and meat too. And
I agree.
these two parts can be together, can give a new inspiration, new flavors, new texture, new interesting things. And I think they will love it.
What should people look out for when they start a new restaurant?
I think the first point about the partners. The second point about the premises. You need to find a good location. You need to find a good size of premises. And of course, you need to think about the landlord because some of them are very good. They can support you. They can help you. They can help you in a marketing way. They can attract their own audience. The third point, I think, about the team. You need to start the project with the right team. And of course, you need to have someone local who can help you with the all regulation, with the all rules, with the all points of local life. Because without this person, you will do it very long time.
You'll take longer than
Yes,
you
of
need.
course.
Now, last but not least, I want you to give me a piece of advice for someone who's dreaming of a career in hospitality. What would it be?
It's not so difficult right now. This industry lack of the good employees, and you need to have your wish to be with the strong brand, and you can find the good position, and you can start from the waiter's position or bartender. And if you want to go by the stairs up, you can do it. You just need to be to learn it and to have
Some patience.
yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alexander. I'm really happy to have you here at Solo Studio. And just if you have anything to say to the audience, now you can do it.
Thank you so much for invitation. I'm so happy to be here. And I want to invite you to our restaurants. I think I want to share with you our hospitality and to give you a good opportunity to have this experience in our restaurants. And of course, all guests can come to our restaurants, Sakhalin and Krasota, and get this experience which we discussed before.
Thank you very much. Hopefully, our next meeting will be at your restaurant, and I will tell the audience about my experience and how is the experience at your restaurants. Thank you very much again.
Thank you so much.